The Tangent Egg podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangent Egg podcast. I'm Seth, and as always with me are Swoosh and Jodo.
Hi.
Hello.
And I don't actually have anything to kick this week's episode off rant-wise. I'm pretty chill.
That's good.
You're quite
It's good to be chill
satisfied with the world around us? Holy shit, Seth, what is going on?
I'm not satisfied with the world around me, but there's not a lot I can do about that.
That's fair enough.
I mean, like, I finished 007. That turned out pretty good. I think it only had two missions that I wouldn't even call them duds, but they felt like lulls. They were still fun, still good missions, still very 007. I am sad to hear that we might not get a sequel, or at least a sequel done by IO.
Yeah, it's going to be handed off to a different group who are just going to fuck it up because they want money.
Yeah, because Amazon bought the rights to 007 in between when IO started the project and now.
Yeah.
So IO still got to put out 007, but Amazon now owns the rights to doing games for that. So they either are going to do it in-house, which is what they'll probably fucking do, or they would have to allow IO to keep making...
Just the thought of Amazon producing the next game and their track record of producing games just makes me throw up in my mouth a little.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. I'm assuming it's just going to be like those direct-to-video sequels we used to see as kids from Disney. It's like, coming to a bargain bin near you.
Good. Because I have zero hope for it.
Yeah.
I've still only done the first mission in that hotel. Like, holy shit, that is a roller coaster from like stealth to action to car chase to action to fucking holy Jesus. That's a movie in itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. And
a lot of the individual missions feel like they would be major chunks of a Bond movie.
Yeah. And just the set pieces, like all the people in that hotel and trying to get through them all and hearing the little conversations about stuff that are going on. Like, oh, shit, I can do that. Like, I found a key and walked in a room and thought, I don't know how the hell I can actually do anything. Turns out I had to walk through another room so I could jump out a window, so shimmy on a ledge and go to somewhere else. Like, this is so cool.
Yeah, 100%. And almost every mission I've played was like that. Like I said, there were two missions. There's one where you go to... It's like the most low-hanging fruit. They go to Africa, which means they go to the terrorist city.
Yeah.
Of course.
And that level gets a little too, like, just dodging guards. It doesn't feel very Bond anymore. But that's for, like, one mission. And I might just be more annoyed about it than other people. Other people might thought it was a fun chance to cut loose a little more.
Yeah.
But it's not what I think of when I think of Bond. Bond is schmoozing until he gets the one bit where he's got to like pop 6 guys and then we're a good money penny. A lot more of that than this extended period of like just trying to fight guys.
Yeah.
It's definitely not Hitman, but it's fucking Hitman's first cousin.
Yeah.
Like,
it's Hitman adjacent.
It is a very fucking close genetic match. Holy Jesus.
I mean, we talked about this last week, I think. When we were talking about it, it's like Hitman if you put not guardrails on, but you gave more guidance.
Yeah.
A more directed Hitman, not just, here's your map and there's somewhere in there you got to kill. It's like, here's your map, you have to reach the other side and then go to the next map and keep going.
Yeah.
And then throw him out of an aeroplane.
It creates this wonderful sense of motion. You never feel like you're stuck. Well, I say never, but there is one other section I didn't like where I think the level design was clever, but not well done.
Yeah, from what you told me.
There's a section where you break into this corpo building, and like the idea is like your teammate's injured at the time, so they can't do all the crazy jumping around and climbing stuff that Bond can do. So you have to open doors for them to keep them progressing along with you. I got to a bit where, like, I got parts where I needed to be, but I needed to open the door. But I couldn't figure out how to open the door, and I was stuck there for, like, 15 minutes, and I just probably outed myself as an idiot gamer.
We all and then I looked it up. It's a safe space.
Yeah. So eventually I caved and was like, fuck it, I'll just look it up. I want to keep progressing. I don't want to keep being stuck here, not being able to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. And they're like, hack this door and then you can progress. And I'm like, but I can't hack that door. Except what I had to do, if the door was in front of me, I had to walk all the way around the back side of the cubicle. So I was looking at the other side of the door and then I could hack it.
Yeah.
That's a bit of an odd choice.
And in this sequence, in this map, it does that a bunch of times where if you're not looking at things from the exact right angle, you can't interact with them at all. And it's like, why? Why would you do this? It's really easy to end up in the wrong position and just be like, I can't progress.
Especially when before that, they're putting a lot of emphasis on multiple ways to get around to the same issue.
It would be handy if they, like, just from a game design perspective, if there was some way to distinguish between hack distraction and hack interact.
You can.
Because most of it comes up as the same color. Yes, you can do that to like hack or to distract things or hack to interact with things, but a distinction within the game. Because when I was playing through parts of it, I wasn't sure if I could hack that thing because I needed to actually do something to progress within that area.
Oh, okay.
Or if it was just to distract the enemies from within that area to bring them all together.
Okay,
the distinction
I'm on the same page
between
as
that.
you now. I get
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think I needed that. I think this one was just a bad design choice.
For your particular instance, the door should have been hackable from either fucking side. It's just a door that should have been able to be hacked, not just from one side. But if you were in an area where like there was nothing else around, like there were enemies around that thing, hacking that door, was that just going to bring the guards to the door? Or was that where you needed to get through it? Like, it's just... there could have been slight changes there.
Across the whole game, I never ran into that as a problem except in this one map. Any other time, just personally, I generally found it was very easy to tell what was progression and what was distraction. I might have gotten lucky. But then, like I said, I ran around for 15 minutes looking like a fucking goober. So
that's me in most games.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still thoroughly enjoying it. It's just like little things like that. It was like, oh, hang on. That could have been done slightly different just to distinguish, because for all you knew, that could have just been a distraction thing that would have been part of a fight around that area. Yeah. But a slightly different shade, a darker blue or a teal or something, just to say, oh, this is an actual thing to interact with the world. Here it is.
It's a bit like what we were talking about last week, where it was the what's the best way of putting it? It was good, which meant all the flaws stood out.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yes.
Yeah. The closer you get to doing it right, the more critical I'm going to get when you miss things.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is such a tiny fucking thing to be critical of. Like, holy shit.
If I had one big criticism for this game, it's not designed for keyboard.
Yeah.
Get a fucking controller. Just play it with a controller.
As soon as I loaded it up and went to move the first time, I was like, nope. Pull out the controller.
I didn't have problems with that. My issue was how clumsy it was to use, one, the Q lens. Because on keyboard, you have to push X. No, Alt. Alt?
But it's the Q lens. You should just press the Q button.
I know. That's not what you use. I'd have been okay if they'd done that, because my problem is I have to reach... It was a lower key on the keyboard than WSD.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Alt. To bring up the Q lens, and then to interact with any of the functions of the Q lens, it's the number keys. So you're trying to display your hand in a weird...
Yeah, it's like Whiplash.
Just throwing gang signs to do anything.
Yeah. So it felt really awkward anytime I was like trying to walk around using the Q lens, because I've got this weird grip and I'm trying to interact with it. And the other one was combat, because your counter button, I'm pretty sure, was X. So it just doesn't feel good to do combat. And then, I got through it all, don't get me wrong, but it was just like, this wasn't designed for a keyboard. You really, really wanted everyone to have a controller for this game.
Yeah.
I honestly would have respected it if when I launched the game, it brought up you should play this with a controller.
Yeah, a lot of games do. This will work better with your controller or recommended with controller.
Oh, my favorite one is always when you load up any of the Yakuza games. The first screen that pops up is real Yakuza user controller.
Like that.
But something like that, I think, would have been good. Just a quick, like, hey guys, this was really designed to use a controller. Maybe use one. Because it is not well designed. Unless you're someone like me who can, as you say, throw gang signs to play a game. It doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have remapped the controls. I'm not pretending I couldn't have. But once you're like 4 hours deep and you're like, this is really annoying, you don't want to change it anymore because you've got 4 hours of muscle memory that you're about to fuck up.
Every time. It's just like, I could fix this, but then I will immediately start accidentally hitting the wrong button again.
Yeah. I guess I did have a rant.
There's always one deep inside us.
Yeah. So, we had the State of Play for Sony. This is the first of what will be the trailer roundups that will happen in this week and next week, because next week this Saturday, which unfortunately is after we record, will be Games Fest and Xbox. Who fucking knows what Nintendo's doing theirs? Nintendo certainly doesn't give a shit about trailer season.
Nintendo works on Nintendo time.
Pretty much. So, we're going to go through the State of Play from Sony, which actually had way more stuff that's multi-platform than I was expecting.
Whether or not it stays that way is anyone's guess.
I just had a quick look forward in that list, and there's one that I've been playing for quite a while, and it's so good, I'm glad it's finally getting released.
Yeah. So, as always, I will post in the show notes this if you want to follow along in the playlist with us. First up is the new trailer for the Tomb Raider Legend of Atlantis, which is the stem-to-stern remake of the first Tomb Raider game.
It is pretty.
I really like the newer era of Tomb Raider games, so I'm definitely getting this.
So this isn't linked to the new era Tomb Raider?
I just mean like the new way of doing things. Kind of.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Rebuilds.
Yeah.
Because, the most recent ones, I liked the gameplay loop. It was pretty okay.
I think the only thing I don't like is, and I know that this was a thing that you could kind of do in the original game, but there's something about it now that the graphics are a lot better and all the motion's a lot more fluid, that having Lara, cartwheeling around looks weird.
A little bit, yeah.
But I'm well aware in the original game you could just do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've mentioned it a bunch of times. I've got, the gold edition of the original game around here fucking somewhere.
The best thing is, at least we still get to fight the T-Rex.
Oh, you can't do the original Tomb Raider and not do the T-Rex in the valley sequence.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected them to fucking fumble that bit, so I'm glad it was kept in.
I mean, I get that, but yeah, thankfully we didn't. It all looks good. I mean, I'll buy this. This is just an auto purchase for me. And we already know this is multi-platform. This isn't a Sony exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely picking this one up.
I don't think I've only ever played the newer Tomb Raiders. I never played the older ones because I wasn't a PlayStation kid.
That's fair.
This looks really fucking good. I'll probably end up picking this up as well.
Alright, next up is... I don't get why you would do this. The next up game is the new game from the Until Dawn guys, Until Dawn 2.
Yeah, why are they making this a sequel?
I don't know. I mean, it's got all the normal stuff you'd expect out of these guys. A whole bunch of playable characters, weird mystery, whole bunch of ultra-violence for how the people die. But, why is it Until Dawn 2?
They should have just turned... the tagline kind of series. It's an Until Dawn tale or something.
Well, that's what Dark Pictures is.
Yeah. But, then it makes even less... God damn it. This is Until Dawn 2. No, just make a new name, guys. It's fine.
Well, that's what they did when they did their actual follow-up, which was The Quarry.
Yeah. Maybe that underperformed for them because no one knew it was, the same thing, I guess?
I don't know. There might be actual story linkage in the game. It may actually make more sense as an Until Dawn sequel later. But just off the cuff, off a trailer, it's like, why Until Dawn 2?
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're being eaten by a skinwalker. It looks like they're being hunted by a pirate.
Yeah, some kind of like Jack Sparrow via Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, a little bit.
Next up, and we won't go through all of this, but it is the 20-minute gameplay reveal for the new God of War, Luffy.
I mean, it looks very pretty.
Has gotten all of the internet, well, not all of the internet to tear up. The chuds have decided to come out in force about it for 2 reasons, which I think are both fucking bullshit.
The same reasons they always come out of the fucking woodwork.
Well, one of them, of course, is where women lead.
Yeah.
How dare you take away Kratos and make me play girl? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. She is going to be badass witch lady. This is going to be fun.
Well, I mean, this is the girl who was so awesome. Kratos was like, hot yeah.
Yeah, this is the chick who tamed Kratos. Like, come on.
And the gameplay looks good. Like, it looks...
Oh, it looks fucking sick.
Yeah.
It looks up to par with the other, God of War games. Like,
yeah. Without
question. They're not bowing out. They're not phoning this one in because it's not got Kratos in it. Looks like they're actually spending time on it.
Yes.
I have seen a couple of fun things for it. One of them being, if you line up the fight between Thor and Kratos in a fight in the trailer, the moment Kratos appears is the moment that Thor kills him for a second before bringing him back. That's fun. I like that to be a thing.
Some people are questioning that some of that might be from when Kratos goes into the light of Elfheim.
Yeah.
Because that's a sort of transcendent space as well. There's definitely going to be some linkage. I don't want there to be too much. Not that I'm going to get to fucking play this game, because this is one of the PlayStation exclusives that they're no longer bringing to PC.
Bastards.
I hope, the thing I'm still holding out hope for is we haven't gotten an official statement from Sony on that.
Yeah.
We've gotten a lot of very strong rumor stuff, stuff told to Jason Schreier from Bloomberg, who's generally got really good contacts. So I hope somehow he's got it wrong, and that Sony will come out and be like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. We are still going to do ports.
I'm hoping they do, especially with the amount of backlash they've got from it, when people are just going, guys, come on, what the fuck? We finally got you playing ball, and now you're going to take your ball and go home.
Part of the big one that people are thinking is why they're taking the ball home is because Steam's going to be on the next Xbox.
Yeah.
And they don't want their shit on Xbox. I think that's a really narrow way to think about it, but...
to them, they're still stuck in the console war. We know this.
Yeah.
With this, you said it was copying flack because girl character. I know. But do you think if it wasn't headed as God of War, it was Luffy a God of War tale, or if it was, because God of War is Kratos. This entire fucking way. So if it wasn't listed as God of War, which you straight away associate with that character, but God of War was a subtag or just reference to in the whole thing,
it would definitely soften the blow.
Flack. Yeah, because God of War, you immediately think of the previous games of Kratos and that, the whole story of it. Whereas this isn't that. So I don't know. I think it may not have copped as much slack.
No,
may have softened it slightly.
It probably would have, because of the other thing all the chuds were getting shitty about, which is one of the lead writers on this is a woman who has stated that not every female character in a game needs to be hot. And of course, then everyone's ripping apart the main character for not being generically fantasy hot.
Yeah.
But she's a warrior, man. They have a different build. Come on, what are we doing?
Also, God tends to be in some way a perfected form of something. It's hard to have a perfected form that isn't hot in some way.
So we're not quite sure where this game's set. It seems to be in some other world.
Fey realm, looking at it.
Yeah, like the afterworld for her people, maybe.
It's not. I'm guessing you guys haven't got the sound on.
I do,
but
yeah.
When she wakes up at the start of the trailer, she acknowledges that she's not where she thinks she should be.
I jumped 2 minutes into it so I could actually get into the action and skip all the early bits.
I watched the whole thing. At the start she's like, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. She's somewhere else, and later on in the trailer you'll meet the two big characters that show up. That's a Hindu war god and the Egyptian war god.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Other gods are here and some reason stuck.
I mean, the one thing I know is in this game is the guy who played Huey from The Boys is playing a gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with. It seems like fun.
They have an incredibly good joke, which I am going to spoil right now.
I think I've seen it, yeah.
They run into the gelatinous cube. She eventually starts talking to the gelatinous cube, and she's like, oh shit, a cube that can talk. And then the sword starts talking. She's like, oh god, the sword can talk too. At which point the sword goes, it's not the sword, it's the fucking ribbons that are talking. The sword's just a sword, you idiot.
Yeah. That's fucking great.
But the magic tassels on the sword give ranged effects like the chain blades. So she's got her own Blades of Chaos effect. It's like, it looks really fucking cool. I really want to play this. I'm not going to buy a PS5.
Yeah.
No.
It's not.
I will probably play this game because I have a PS5, but that's only by sheer circumstance. So I'll probably pick that up eventually.
Yeah. But I have no... I'm not going to buy a PS5 to play this one fucking game, Sony. It's not happening. You needed to come to me, and then I would have given you my money.
Yeah.
And again, they're just locking themselves out of, like, more money. Goddamn.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, looks good.
Next up is the new trailer for Ill.
Ill?
Which is the horror game. We know very little about it, honestly. Well, I think there is some solid stuff out about it because it's been in production for a while, but like, I haven't been keeping an eye on it specifically because I want to go into it quite surprised.
Yeah.
There's less baby kicking in this trailer.
That is a bonus. It doesn't always land with the audience. I'm getting zombie-esque kind of vibes from it, so I'm okay with that.
Like I said, I actively have been avoiding looking up too much about this game because I know I'm going to play it, and when I do that, I generally am like, okay, I'll keep an eye on some trailers to sort of make sure I keep a little bit of a tabs on when the game's coming out, but like, I'm not looking up articles about it, I'm not reading story stuff, I'm just like, yep, I'm going to passively absorb some light content about it just to keep it in my mind, and nothing else.
Yeah, even with this, I'm just kind of skimming through. I don't want to spoil too much for myself, but it looks like a very atmospheric horror. Which I mean,
the trailer doesn't give up shit. Yeah. It's a good trailer. It just shows off like lots of monsters, lots of weird shit.
And gore. Like, that one pistol, holy shit, it does some good damage.
It looks fun. I might... If I don't pick this one up, I'll probably watch you play it. Because,
I'll probably watch you play it, so it's not my kind of game.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Next up is the Rayman Legends Retold, which is a remake of the most recent 2D Rayman game.
Yeah.
It's just like, this game is not old enough to remake, you fucking moron.
But we need more money!
And the original had gorgeous fucking 2D art, and now it's all 3D. And I'm not saying it's bad 3D. It looks good, but I like 2D art.
Yeah. We're not getting a lot of 2D art half the time, so it's nice when it does pop up from a studio like this who do it well.
Yeah, but now they're doing this, so...
Yeah, I'm probably going to give it a miss.
Yeah, I already played the original. I don't need to play it a second time.
I'm pretty sure I still have the original installed on something somewhere. Yeah. If I want to play it, I go back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel the need to play this one.
It's another thing of like, who is this for? Like, this is for the executives to try and get more money. It's not about the actual...
Yeah, it definitely comes across it. Because if you're gonna do such a stem to stone redo of this, of a game that is not crying out for that redo, make a new one.
Yeah. Expand the story. Just do something different. Come on.
Yeah. Next up is The Lost Wild.
I've seen like snippets of this, and it looks like dinosaur survival horror, and I'm
this is Survive in the Dinosaur Park.
Yeah, like I'm keen for this. This could be hilariously fun.
This is the forgotten Jurassic Park staff who just want to get the fuck out of there.
From the way it looks, it gives me the park is actively collapsing, and you have to get out now.
I'm pretty sure this one is post collapse.
Oh yeah, sure. They just showed like
pretty evident ruin.
I think that, like, I don't know what the setup is. Again, this is another game that I want to play, so I'm not looking too much into it.
Yeah.
But it definitely has the vibe of crashed on island, what the fuck, dinosaurs?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm kind of keen for this one. Like, I will brave through my little bitchitis and play this game.
Maybe.
And
I
it has
I give you a
feathered
50-50 on
raptors.
that.
I like it.
Yeah. Coming next year, sadly. I want it now.
Next up is Stuntman Hollywood.
Hollywood! It's been a long time since the Stuntman series had an update, hasn't it?
Yeah. Although, like, one of the things they have in here is Knight Rider. And, look, they also do a fucking DeLorean. But, like,
Yeah.
is Knight Rider still got enough capital to be good for a new game in 2026?
That's
Like,
not
the
even our
DeLorean
generation.
definitely does.
That's the generation up.
Yeah.
I don't think Knight Rider was
get
ever
like an
a big hit.
attempted revive. Like they tried to revive Knight Rider at one point and it failed miserably.
I don't know. The fucking Back to the Future DeLorean, it's like,
That's
everyone,
iconic,
like,
yeah.
people, if you say you haven't watched Back to the Future, some motherfucker you know will force it down your throat.
Yeah.
Oh no,
You
I
will
appear.
watch Back to the Future.
If you say it 3 times, it's likely to summon me with a DVD copy of it. Like,
Whereas, you know, Knight Rider's like, you had to be kind of into kitsch, like, what was it, 70s cop shows?
Yeah.
70s, 80s, that kind of timeline, I think. It's around the same time as Charlie's Angels and all that kind of stuff. Like Baywatch.
Yeah, Magnum PI type shit. Back when the Hoffman was the Hoffman.
Yes. Back before he was beloved everywhere, not just Germany.
This looks like they could have taken this entire concept and made a new Burnout game.
I know. When I first saw it, I thought that's what it was going to be.
It got
And
my
then once
hopes
they
up
saw-
for it.
Once I saw Knight Rider, it was like, I don't think this is Burnout anymore. And then,
No.
I get to the end of the trailer, I was like, oh, it's Stuntman.
I would have been more hopeful for a Burnout game.
Same.
What's the old Futurama meme? You raised my hopes and dashed them quite dramatically, sir.
Next up is the new trailer for Silent Hill Townfall. And, I mean, I'll play this, but that's because I like the Silent Hill franchise.
I didn't think we're going to get another Silent Hill this quickly.
Oh, this was being worked on at the same time as F.
Ah, okay, fair.
F was sort of thrown off to a different studio to be like, here, have a go, see if you could make one. And then everyone fucking loved it.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about this trailer. Like, because it shows the main character, and he looks too clean. I don't know why.
Oh, no, he does.
Like,
There's a lot of stuff in this thing which looks more like it's something out of a Life is Strange.
yeah.
And then the
Like,
monsters show up, and it's like, okay.
Then the red haze descends. It's like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. But yeah, no, like, looks interesting.
Like I said, I mean, I'll play it, but like, I fucking adore Silent Hill, so
Yeah,
that's,
I'll
like,
be-
the easiest sell.
I'll play this via osmosis. That's how this works.
Yeah. Next up is Phantom Blade Zero.
I love Phantom Blades.
Technically multi-platform, but the multi-platform it's doing is PlayStation and Epic Jail.
Oh, goddammit.
Yeah. So, PlayStation and disappointment.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, for me, it's just disappointment and disappointment.
Yeah.
Because
And yet
I'm
another-
not buying it on Epic.
Yeah, God no. And it's another game where you're apparently carrying around a baby? Like, or is it
Yeah.
just a single scene? Because he doesn't seem to
I
have
don't
it all-
know. That's just the opening cutscene. Once it gets to the gameplay stuff, the baby isn't there.
Yeah.
Because the baby
I mean,
was
it
a
looks
one-time
cool.
use range attack.
Yes.
I mean, it looked good. It looks fun. But, yeah, I'm not buying that on Epic.
That's fair.
Next up is Dan's most anticipated game from this playlist.
Yes.
Ace Combat 8, Wings of
Yes.
Steve.
Fuck, I love these games. I don't know why, I just love them.
They are
They-
really good dogfighters, like simulators. Like,
Yeah.
they are toys.
It's weird because these games are this bizarre mashup of like current and future tech, a serious geopolitical plotline with anime bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck? I mean, come on, this trailer alone has a giant battleship that then just walks up on the fucking beach.
Yeah. A land battleship.
But like,
I have that kind of weird shit.
But like, all the jets the main characters seem to be flying just look like normal,
they go
big
through
jets.
And, like, they still make, all the jets in the game are current class jets, and they step slightly into future and wacky tech. They're really fucking just fun. If anyone wants to have a crack at one of these, Ace Combat 7's on Steam, and Project Wingman was done by an indie studio, and it's fucking amazing.
I mean, they've got the flying fortress in this thing. That's always fun to see.
Yeah.
Like,
The jet that's never supposed to land.
Yeah. Can keep going as long as it's got some kind of fuel.
They're just such crazy games, despite how much they advertise themselves like serious games, but then you play them and like, no, they're not.
Yeah.
They're buck wild.
We lured you in with the seriousness, but now we're going full anime, motherfucker.
I think one of the last missions in 7 was you had to fly into a space elevator, then fly all the way up to the station because the whole thing's pressurized.
Yeah.
And then blow that up and race the explosion back down. Oh, so good.
They're fucking nuts. They're insane.
Definitely worth the price tag for those ones.
Next up is the new trailer for Control Resonant.
I'm getting this. Actually, the other day, the first prequel, the original Control, was down to like $5 on Steam.
Nice.
So I picked that shit up.
As far as we know, this one isn't in any kind of jail. It will be coming to PC, and it isn't. There's no Epic Jail on this one. So, we're going to be able to play it day one with everybody else, and I'm gonna. Because Control is fantastic, and I super want to play more of this.
Friggin' oath.
And now you get to play as the brother of the previous main character.
We don't know what happened to... Fuck, I can't even remember her name. It's been a while since I played Control.
It has been a while. But the brother, Jesse, is...
Jesse's the sister.
Oh, fair. Yes, Jesse Faden. But yeah, no, I'm keen for this. Like, very, very keen.
I just want to see what fucking psychotically weird shit Remedy puts into this.
Oh, definitely.
They did a great job with the first one.
Yeah.
By all accounts, I mean, again, it's stuck in Epic Jail, and as far as we know, we're never going to fucking see it. Alan Wake 2 had a lot of crazy shit in it. So I'm expecting this just to continue that track.
Like, the only issue I had with the previous Control wasn't to do with the game, per se, and more just that weird filter they had over it caused me to have, like, headaches after a couple of hours, which was like a built-in thing of, hey, guy, go and not do this.
Go touch grass.
Yeah, go outside for a second, bud.
I mean, I don't know what this filter you're referring to is, because it never affected me, but I have run into enough people that have had the exact same issue that it's definitely something they did.
Yeah, it's like the VHS kind of filter that kind of gives it that weird grainy thing, but it does something to the lighting that just sets off my brain. I don't know
like
what
I said,
it is.
I don't know if I turned something off, or I'm just not
I went
affected by it.
searching. There is no way to turn it off. I went through 4.
You're reacting to the artifacts. Maybe we need to...
Shit. So there's a knock at the door, like, oh good, the men with the white jackets are here.
Next up is the reveal trailer for the release date trailer for Onimusha: Way of the Sword.
Onimusha. I like Onimusha.
Which is looking fucking sick.
Yeah.
I'm pretty keen.
It looks... I always like the design for it.
I'm pretty sure this one's multi-platform.
I'm not sure.
It cuts, like, his sword in this cuts like a fucking lightsaber should.
It does, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the way the mythology of a katana works. Yeah, Onimusha's coming to PC.
Nice.
I was pretty sure it was because they released the remake of Onimusha 1 and 2. And it was like, that was supposed to get everyone hyped for this game.
Yeah.
So there's no point putting those out on PC if you're then not going to put the new game they're supposed to build hype for on PC.
I'm keen for this. I've been not like quite feeling the urge for a Souls-like, but I'm like, I could go that way again.
A character action game.
Yeah.
Next up is technically just the Season 2 content drop for Dune Awakening, and I don't give a shit.
Problem is, I really like the Dune mythos and like that stuff around it, but I don't want to play an MMO about it. Give me a normal game.
You could definitely make a decent single-player game out of Dune, and the fact that they made a multiplayer game, it's just like, you wasted your shit.
They could have made a decent single-player game out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been fine.
But that doesn't get people paying subscriptions.
Oh, God.
But it does get more people paying for your game.
Next up is the 1.0 release date trailer for No Rest for the Wicked.
Really
Holy
glad
shit, I love this game.
I've been waiting
playing
for
this
this 1.0.
Oh, I've been playing this since
I have
early
a couple
access.
of issues with just like, I get lost in this game. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Why. It's just,
They've changed it a lot.
Lost.
It's really fucking good.
Mm.
Look, I remember talking to you about it, and I was very keen to pick it up, and then I had some other stuff, and then I realized we were getting really close to, like, when it's just going to be out.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to wait, and I'll play the full release copy. And now we know it's coming in October, so it's like, yeah, I can wait till October.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for this to tick over and reinstall it and go again.
They came out and said that your saves from the early access may not carry across to the main game because there is going to be a major content and one last overhaul of characters. So everyone will be on a clean slate from release.
Nice.
So
Cool.
it has made me play a little less, mainly because I don't want to progress all the way to here and then have to go from the start again. So I'm just going to go from the start.
Yeah.
Right, next up is Kamuri, Hunt the Unseen.
No, I just clicked on that. That seems to be another God of War thing.
Kamuri.
Oh, wait, no, it's only the first. I don't know why, but for some reason I clicked on it. It was just showing God of War stuff again.
Yeah, the
It's
next
fixed
two
itself.
in the playlist are God of Wars, and then the next actual trailer.
Yeah.
That looks interesting.
I mean, this looks like fun.
Yeah.
What is
Unfortunately,
it?
I do believe this one is a PlayStation only.
Ah, so it's dead to me. Okay.
Yeah.
What
Because it looks
is
really cool.
It reminds me of something, but I cannot place it.
Somewhere
What was that
between
one where you
Jet Set
play-
Radio Future and
What was the one you played like a superhero villain-esque thing? Infamous?
Infamous.
Yeah.
yeah.
Gives me that kind of vibe, which would be interesting. Apparently it has 3-player co-op. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, this one is a PlayStation only. I can't find any reference to it coming to any other platform.
Look, I hope it comes to PC, because then I'm definitely getting it.
Yeah, I would be really in for this. It looks really fun. The urban environment, hunting yokai, looks fucking sick. But if you don't put it on PC and you keep it on your PlayStation, I'm not giving you money.
No.
Yeah.
And then they'll complain that it didn't sell enough.
Then it won't be made again.
Next up is the remaster of Dynasty Warriors 3.
I like the Dynasty Warriors format, but I don't like Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, I've never gotten into the actual franchise. I have played some of the spin-offs, the Horror Warriors games, and they did another one for Fire Emblem as well. And I know you've played the One Piece one
a lot. Yeah. Like, they're
There's
great.
also a
Here's a
Gundam
bunch of
one.
mooks. Yeah.
And Zelda version
Yeah, that's
on the
Hyrule.
Switch, yeah.
Yeah.
I like those ones, but I never got into the original Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, no, same.
I don't know why.
Don't know what it is. I just never could quite gel.
Yeah.
Next up is a prequel to Dave the Diver in Beto the Chef.
Back to the chef. I'm kind of interested in this.
Which is all about him actually becoming the master sushi maker.
Yeah.
Um,
That's his journey.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be gameplay-wise. Seems to be a lot of mini-game stuff.
Looks like.
But they had a lot of cool... Like, the original Dave... Like, Dave the Diver has a lot of fun pizzazz to it, so I'm expecting they'll bring that along.
I'm just happy for more things from that universe, essentially.
The fuck? Does this playlist not have the other big trailer that they were all hyped about? God damn it. Damn it, IGN, you wankers.
I find it really weird that they've put Marathon on here.
Well, because it's got
they
the
need
season
to.
2. Yeah.
They need to sell fucking season 2 of Marathon because the player count has fucking nosedived and they're killing Destiny 2. They need to do something or Bungie is fucked.
This
It
is
looks
this
so bland.
This trailer is all about their new big push for a PvE mode.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are like, oh, this will be the thing that'll get everybody back. Look, guys, if they wanted there to be a PvE mode, they'd have had it at launch.
Yeah.
It also, like, watching through the trailer, it just seems like generic, bland, shooty.
Look,
Nothing that really stands out.
that's fair, but at the same time, there are a few companies that make shooting things feel as good as Bungie does.
Yeah.
Like, you
I would
can give
definitely
Destiny all the crap you want. The moment-to-moment gameplay feels fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. I won't fight you on that.
It is, but the problem is outside of that moment to moment when I want an actual larger game that I want to play.
Oh, absolutely. That's the hot shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's a thing. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to add a fucking trailer because this fucking playlist, it's like everything else from the fucking thing. Except they don't have the Wolverine trailer in this fucking playlist.
Oh, you mean the headlining thing for this one?
Yeah, which is like, why is it not here?
So, someone's getting fired. I guaranteed.
Hang on, I'll grab the fucking trailer. It's here somewhere.
If it weren't for the fact that that one's just going to be only on PlayStation, I'd be grabbing.
Look, I mean, I'll show it to you just because it does look cool.
Yeah.
And we are talking about the PlayStation. It's in the chat. And it looks sick. Really wish I could fucking play it.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as I said, I'm hoping that that isn't true and that someone at Sony is going to be like, yeah, that was a bunch of stuff we were talking about, but we ultimately decided against it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be the case, but until there's an official statement from Sony, I can live and hope.
Yeah. They are not shying away from the blood in this one. I like it.
No, it's super fucking violent. It's everything you want from playing Wolverine.
Although, I'm just going to say this. I'm pretty sure his suit must be, like, covered in that hydrophobic stuff, because that blood comes off pretty quick.
Yeah.
But that's video games.
This is games, yeah. But it's like, whew. I need some of those bullets.
If you think about it, like, in this instance, you'd much rather, if you're a henchman, Spider-Man coming after you instead of fucking Wolverine.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
you got a chance of walking away if Spider-Man comes after you. Wolverine is
Spider-Man,
like, I'm dead.
fucking Spider-Man just punches you out and then webs you to a wall.
Yeah.
You're gonna live. You're gonna be fine. It's even
What?
better than, like, fighting Batman, because Batman will cripple you for life.
Yeah, well, right
I
up
imagine
before
with Batman,
Spider-Man
it's
sort of
just like-
swings a fucking manhole cover at your face.
Yeah.
And then it's just, well, lights out. But Wolverine, if he turns up, he doesn't have a soft mode.
Yeah,
he doesn't
that's
have a
the thing, like-
non-lethal.
Other heroes will narrow their strength down to try and make sure they don't kill you. So Wolverine's like, if you can take a punch, that's good. You might survive. Maybe.
Well, you won't, because he's not gonna punch you. He's gonna stab
No,
you.
you can
Yeah.
take the punch. The problem is the 3 pointy things that come with it.
But
Like,
you know,
yeah,
I want
It's
this.
a fucking sick trailer, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it looks so fucking good. I'm just not gonna get to fucking play it.
Yeah. Which
And
is,
I know someone's gonna be like, but you could just buy a place. I'm not buying a PlayStation.
I'm not rewarding this action of theirs. Like,
No.
It's less about rewarding and just that I don't play consoles that much.
Yeah. Well, that's the
So-
thing. Like, I basically live in front of my PC. If I want to play something on the console, I have to go to the lounge, turn the console on, set the fucking TV to the thing because it always fucking forgets, and then
Well, I
I'm
mean-
dedicated just to that.
That wouldn't be the case for me, because if I had it, it would be set up on my desk in one of the other ports on one of my gaming monitors.
Hmm.
So I would just change over to the one monitor over to the PlayStation and play it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't like doing that, and there's just not enough stuff on consoles anymore to make me buy one.
Yeah.
And my
Definitely.
PC's more than good enough to run everything that's coming out. So why the fuck would I buy a PlayStation?
Pretty
For
much.
2 games? Dude, there's plenty of other games I could play. Hell, I think there were, in this entire state of play, there were 3 games that weren't multi-platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, they are the big ticket ones, God of War and Wolverine, and then whatever that unseen Hunt the Unseen one was.
Hmm.
So Wolverine and God of War are only 2 big tickets, and I'm not buying a console for 2 games.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Especially with how expensive consoles are now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already spent enough on my PC.
Yeah. And my
Well, that's the
PC
thing.
will run it better.
It used to be
Yeah.
that consoles were the slightly cheaper alternative to getting a PC, but now it costs, basically more for a console than some PCs.
Well, I think the thing that helped consoles, at least, circa Xbox 360, PS3 era,
Hmm.
those big ticket games either weren't coming to PC, or PC wasn't getting enough big stuff to
Warrant it.
not warrant it, but like keep you entertained between those big releases.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now, all the big releases are coming to PC. Well, most of them, not all of them, are coming to PC. So it's like, oh, I'm missing out on 2 games. Whoa. I
Yeah.
got plenty of other stuff to play. Hell, we do a fucking monthly show that usually contains about 4 games a month that's worth
Yeah.
playing.
Hmm.
I don't care if I have to miss 2 fucking games.
Yeah. And generally the ones we bring up tend to be the indie stuff anyway, because we play a lot of indie titles now.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
yeah.
they are delivering the good stuff. Like, why would I not?
Damn right. And for a price I'm more willing to pay.
Yeah.
But even then, like, the couple of big ticket releases, 007, we just glazed it for 15 minutes.
Mm.
That took me almost just over 15 hours to finish. It was fantastic. And I freely admit, I chew through games like they're chips.
Yeah.
So, you other people might, there's a friend of ours that looks at however long it takes me to finish a game and then adds 5 hours. And that's how long it'll probably take him to play it. Because he
Nice.
understands that I just fucking machine mode through fucking video games.
Zone in. Like, right, we're doing this.
Look, if it's good, that
Oh,
happens.
yeah. I have lost myself in many a game.
So, but yeah, it's like I'm not gonna buy a PlayStation. It's zero chance.
Hmm.
I would have to get one for free.
Yeah. I
Alright, so-
wish I could play Wolverine.
I mean, you will be able to.
Yeah. I'd have to buy it and do stuff.
It's
I'm
whether or
lazy.
not you actually want to turn the PlayStation back on.
Pretty much.
I mean, let's face it, you bought your PlayStation mostly just to play Ratchet and Clank.
That is the main reason I have bought any console past the PlayStation 2. It's like, I have bought Ratchet and Clank like 3 or 4 times in total, just because they kept bringing out, collector's edition, but it doesn't go to the next one up. Like, you bastards,
At least
just let
one
me
of
play
those
my
times
game.
was you buying it for me.
Yes.
So that's when I
that
had a
was great.
PS3, they released the 1, 2, and 3 as a collector's edition.
Yeah.
And then you just threw it at me.
I hate to say it, but if that collection comes back up on like Steam, I'm buying it yet again. But it'll be the last time I ever have to buy it. It'll be great.
I mean, really, that'd be if it showed up on GOG.
Yeah, pretty much.
Offline installers, damn it.
One day.
Right, so I guess we could rapid fire through the couple of things we've got in the to chit-chat list that aren't
Yep.
state of play.
The world's on fire. It's all burning.
Well, I mean, that too. I mean, I will actually respond to a message I got from long-time listener Craig. Yes, fuck brain function, you piece of shit.
The train of
the
thought is
UFC
derailed.
The UFC fight at the White House is a massive security risk.
Oh, yeah.
Why they're fucking
Absolutely.
doing that, I don't fucking know.
The weird thing is like the amount of dumb shit happening, because apparently there's just a bunch of porta potties out in the lawn at the moment because they way over ordered them and they turned up far too early.
I mean, they've got a lot of tradies.
It doesn't take much for like any level of conspiracy theorists to start looking at because they're having it because it's a massive security risk.
Yeah.
Now we need a ballroom. It doesn't take much to make that very small fucking step.
That's what a lot of people are expecting. Something's going to happen, and they're going to use that as justification. I know there's supposedly a big movement of gay people are buying tickets so they can flood the arena.
That would be fucking hilarious.
They want to try and turn it into a LGBT rally, essentially. I think it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't trust Trump not to just open fire on them. Like, it's...
Well, I mean, the backfire I would expect there is them to have... We're going to do tinfoil hat here. Yeah. Something happens at the event, and then they blame the gays.
Yes.
Like, that's what I'm expecting is what they would do. All these people show up, it's a protest, they have something happen, and then they go, look, the transsexuals did this.
Yeah. It's their go-to thing to blame it on now.
Yeah. I mean, there's that whole fucking thing that's happening with Patagonia and Patagonia.
Yeah. I like the fact that even, like, the company's like, we didn't want to do this, and they've only, like, sued for $1 or something. And said you can't use our font or try and mistake your merch for ours, which is fair.
The big issue is there's a restriction on advertising with the name Patagonia, which basically cuts her off from advertising, which is basically a requirement to do the kind of outreach work she does.
Yeah.
That seems to be... That's the bigger crux problem, because they had a 3-point thing.
Which is a boilerplate agreement that they have. Because it's one of those things where they've done it because if they don't police their IP, then it means that other people can be like, I didn't do it to that
She's
person.
already agreed to the first 2 points, which are the not using the name for advertising and not using the font. That's already been agreed to. It's the you cannot use Patagonia and seek advertisers.
Yeah.
That's the thing that is causing the ruckus. And that has nothing to do with copyright stuff.
Yeah. But either way, it's just like, it's one of those things like, we have to do a thing now. I'm just waiting for it to sort itself out. Hopefully it does.
Well, one thing that sorted itself out, not in a good way, is apparently Amazon's decided that Stargate reboot they were doing, they're not going to do that.
I legitimately was very angry when you sent me that. I fucking love Stargate.
Really not surprised.
Yeah. It's one of those things like I had hoped that you would not pull this. Like, why would they give us false hope again? I mean, last time we were just given a piece of shit to say, like, here's your shit sandwich. I hope you enjoy it. Can you just let the fandom rest? Stop fucking with us. Because it really just feels like they trot the fucking Stargate fandom out to make fun of them for every few years.
Yeah, but if they trot it out and they fucking draw it up and people look interested in it and suddenly they cancel it, they can say, well, look at all the revenue we've now lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. That annoying thing where they can write off losses as... lost
for tax.
That should just be at that point someone from a government just goes, no, come on, you riled them up and then took it away. You can't now claim that you the value back because you cancelled it. Fuck yourselves. Like, they never will, but I wish they would.
Yeah. It's such an obvious tax loophole.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to, like, I mean, that was why WB shit canned that I think it was Batgirl movie.
Yeah. Or the entire thing off as lost
done.
Revenue.
Post-processing and everything. It was ready to go. And then they're just like, no. Fuck it.
That's now we're getting rid of it. Now. Why? Controversy. What controversy? Like, controversy. Leave us alone. They just never really gave a decent reason.
Like, I can't remember where I was reading it, but like they claim the tax back from lost revenue, but if they ever actually use that IP and gain revenue from it, they then have to pay that tax that they've lost out on it.
So it's dead forever.
It's dead. So Splinter Cell is dead. You may get the character from it, but you won't get a Splinter Cell game. Like any of those kinds of IPs that you fucking want, they're already dead.
That's why they end up in IP holds, and they just get stuck there until either the company that owns them dies and someone else can go and do that. Or they wait long enough. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of statute of limitation on it. Because I'm pretty sure some of those projects do eventually get, like, new things made out of them. But, like, it's, like, decades after the cancelled project.
It's to do with, I'm assuming, the copyright timeframes. It's like, it's been X amount of time without something happening. It's now going to public domain. Or limited access, whatever.
Don't know nearly enough about tax code stuff to comment. Outside of there is a pretty glaring one that even my idiot ass can see. And what the fuck? How is that a thing you're allowed to do? I'm sure there's probably some edge case reason that it exists. But big corporations are not using it that way.
It would literally have been to try and, like, bail them out at some point, I reckon.
Yeah. There's some, like, lower down the totem pole of, like, we want you to take risk to make things, but we don't want you to have, like, complete risk.
Yeah.
And then these bigger corporations are like, oh, man, I don't know if we'll make back that $60 billion we spent to make this thing. Tax write it off. That's easier.
It's like with the old U-Bowl movies, where, like, he would just make shitty movies because he got more money from a flop than a hit.
Yeah, because he was doing that tax write-off shit.
Yeah. They were horrible movies.
They were pretty trash. I'm not going to pretend they weren't.
Well, the problem is he always attached it to a property that had no business being attached to that movie.
I wouldn't say that, but he just didn't do them didn't do at all anything good with the things he touched.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, like, Blood Rain is a perfectly fine franchise to make a movie out of. He didn't make a good one, but he could have made a good movie out of it. Same with, I think he did the Max Payne one as well.
He did, yeah.
Like, you could have made a good movie out of that, but you didn't.
That was a choice you made.
Speaking of, like, very stylized stuff, I watched all of the Spider Noir. That was really good.
I need to watch that. I've heard really good things.
Yeah, would highly recommend. Good choice getting Nick Cage in to play the main character. I originally thought this was a movie.
Yeah, same.
And then it's like, oh, it's an 8-episode series? Oh, shit.
I actually like the fact there's two versions, the black and white one and the oversaturated color, which is meant to replicate a black and white movie that was given Technicolor.
No, that's how they filmed it.
I mean, yeah, Technicolor, but still. I like it.
The oversaturated way is the way they filmed it so that when they put the black and white chroma key on, it would look right.
Yeah. The fact you can just get both options. It's like, I like this. This is great.
Apparently, supposedly, that's because of Nick Cage.
That doesn't surprise me.
He basically told them, you won't get kids to watch this if you don't release a color version.
Yeah, guaranteed.
But I watched it completely in black and white, and it, fucking good.
I think you'd have to watch the first one in black and
white. They even have, like, a really interesting use of diegetic audio. There's a fight scene where they're playing a song, and it's clearly non-diegetic. Except for, like, a 2-second spot where the camera's pointing at a radio, where for the time the radio's on screen, it is diegetic, and they change the audio to make it sound like it's coming from the radio until it pans away from it, and then it goes back to non-diegetic.
Huh. Interesting. I like when they do that kind of weird shit.
But it's, like, for, like, a second, like, and you're missing. They had a lot of, like, real commitment. Like, someone who made this, like, gave a shit.
Yeah. I think we are seeing a resurgence of people giving a shit about the properties they're working on. Because it's like how with the Mall TV show, where they started working the guy's screams into the saber strikes. And unless you're listening for it very intently, you don't know it's there.
No.
Someone in the sound design team's like, this would be a fucking fun idea. It's like, yes, we're doing that. And told no one until after it had been released. It's like, yes, look at the thing now. Yeah, no, that kind of stuff. People who actually give a shit about the property.
I mean, like, and Spider, like, generally, if you tell me something's, like, noir, I'll not want to watch it. Yeah. Because I've watched a lot of old school noir, and new school noir stuff generally just means, we did the scene where the dude was standing in the rain under the lamppost. Okay, that's not noir. I don't like this. You're just robbing a couple of motifs and pretending you're noir. I don't like that. And I generally hate stuff that is labeled noir.
They're cosplaying as noir.
This was fantastic. I loved this to pieces.
Yeah.
It did all of the fun tropes. It had all the mobster stuff. The superpowers were... They kept a lot of the mutant effects, like, really old school looking. They didn't, like, you know, the three villain supers you get are Megawatt, Tombstone, and Sandman.
Nice.
But they keep a lot of the visual effects very simple. They don't, like... Tombstone gets, like, little raised plates on his skin, but they're not, like, big armored plates or some shit. It's got that, like, low-end prosthetic look, and it just hits the vibe.
I like this. Sounds good.
I cannot recommend Spider Noir enough. If you can tolerate that black and white, please watch it in black and white.
Oh,
I don't think it looks bad in color, but it was designed as a black and white noir series, and it's really good done that way, and it was clearly designed stem to stern to be watched that way.
Nice. I think that's more or less it. Is there anything else on fire in the world?
I mean, the world's always on fire, and it all comes down to how much we want to talk about it, or how much of an opinion we have on it. Because it's like, you know, they're cracking down on e-scooters and bike riders apparently right now, but a lot of that seems to just be giving out tickets for people with no helmet, not actually stopping people who are doing dangerous
That's meant
stuff.
to come in stages, like they're doing this at the start period, then they're bringing in the next door, they're going to do that, and then again, and scale
I
up.
think it was New
apparently.
South Wales were looking to bring in like a licensing thing for them because they're classifying them as motorbikes or something. Which is like, fair. I like that. That'd be fine.
Actually, something I did find, I read it today, that people with medicinal marijuana in New South Wales won't be faced with the immediate consequences if they blow. If they test positive on a roadside test, so they won't immediately lose their license and have to have someone come and pick them up.
What?
Yeah, it's
actually...
actually...
No, I agree with that. Like, that's awesome. But why was it not already like that?
Because they
blew
work
positive,
as a
so
snail's
they straight out said guilty. You need to go to court, and then you can argue it in court.
Yeah. It's very dumb, and I'm pretty sure Queensland's much the same.
Now that's changed. So now it's you later have to submit something, like all you have to do is your medical certificate to state that it's eligible for that, and it's completely bypassed and having to go to court to submit it.
Good. Because, like, what's the point in having a medicinal system where you're allowed to have these things?
Yeah.
You pop hot, but you're not high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since it can stay in
and
your
then
system,
you lose your license over that, despite the fact you have a legal reason to have that in your system.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's just to pad numbers and make it look like they're doing stuff.
I mean, yeah, I guess. It's just, it seems so bizarre to me that it's like, oh, I lose my license immediately and have to go to court and show the clear documents from my doctor that say you can have that stuff to get your license back, instead of, okay, can you prove to me right now that you should have, because there's paperwork and stuff you get when you get that sort of product.
Yeah.
That show that you're allowed to have them. I would assume that if you can at least prove that you are supposed to have them, you shouldn't get your license taken away.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, sure, you still need to... sort of like if you get caught without a driver's license, technically you don't lose... This is one of those really obscure things that I happen to randomly know. You don't actually need your license on you to drive a car. You only need it if you drive a 4-ton truck or bigger. If you get pulled over and don't have your license, you have 24 hours to present yourself to a police station with a valid driver's license.
Pretty much, yeah.
I feel like it should work like that.
Yeah.
I agree.
If you can at least prove that you're supposed to be able to have these things, cool, awesome. Within 24 hours, please show something from a doctor that says this is true.
Yeah.
But you would need some basic stuff on you at all times, like sort of like the way people who if they have a concealed carry, they have their like gun license on a chain on their neck. I would think you need to start having God, I don't want to say cards, but you know what I mean. Something to prove, yes, I am legally allowed to have these things.
Yeah.
I can show you this. And then within 24 hours, you need to show up to a police station and go, this ticket is related to this incident. Here's my proof from a doctor that says I am allowed to have these things. Moving on with my day.
Yeah.
That would make the most sense to me, but
unfortunately, governments don't like making sense. They just move very slowly until it becomes a problem.
Not allowed to be efficient, not allowed to make sense. Get it right.
Exactly. What was the other thing that happened?
A lot of people are getting arky because there's that new data center they're looking to set up in Australia, which will make us one of the second largest data center hubs. No, don't want that shit. Fuck that.
Fuck no.
All I'm saying is that someone just needs to subtly hint to the crackheads just how full of copper and other things those places are, and just watch it get dismantled overnight.
Although, one of the things I saw, and I don't know the total validity on it, apparently a lot of the data centers in the United States are also being built in drought zones.
Yeah, no, I saw that as well, and it's one of those things, like, the more data centers that open, it's just, there's more of a pattern of, like, we don't know what this means, but there is a pattern.
I mean, I can tell you what I think it means.
They're ripping the bore water out?
Well, they're also states that don't have a lot of export or don't have a lot of financial backing. They need a lot of support. So it's money that comes in quickly. Like, they don't have a lot of farming or product or anything else there. They need the fucking money to come in.
So my thought pattern on it is, what sort of land is going to be cheap?
Yeah, desert.
Drought land.
Yeah.
No one can grow anything on it. No one's using it. So we'll put a data center there because it's cheap.
Yeah. And the states don't produce a whole lot of food or other products. They need the fucking money to come in.
So they've got the bartering power just to bulldoze in. It's like, yep, we own this shit now.
Yeah. Between those two things, that would be my supposition.
I hope we can do what we did to the Trump Tower and just be like, no, fuck off. Don't keep that shit in America. You're not breaching containment. Go away. I can dream. I don't think that'll happen because there's a lot of fucking AI bros in Australia. But yeah.
Look, the AI is running into some solid walls, finally.
The fact that it's now more expensive for the fucking tokens than just paying someone to do it.
Yeah, that was going to be what
that
I was
is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
A lot of big companies that did all their transition over to AI systems are like, we're getting like $700,000 bills. You need to stop using tokens.
Yeah.
But you told me to. Well, stop.
Well, stop. Like, did you make a mistake? No, just stop.
It's costing too much.
Yeah.
We told you it would, you fucking nub.
Oh no, the consequences of your actions that we all knew were coming.
Yeah, but they thought they'd make their money before those consequences showed up.
Speaking of horrible consequences, apparently there was a poll taken in Australia where One Nation actually got to like 51%, which doesn't mean too much. Polls change every fucking day. But it is worrying.
Like they're in any poll.
Yeah. Like, One Nation should never make it out of the 10 to 15% bracket, in my opinion.
Literally the only way there should ever be a 50% anything to do with One Nation is if you took two people from the One Nation party, one of which is Pauline Hanson, and asked, should Pauline Hanson be the head of this party? And that's the only time there should be a 50% anything to do with that fucking party.
Oh, I mean, she is so deep in, like, Reinhardt's pocket. It's like, no, we might as well just be handing our country to the billionaires at that point.
I mean, not even that. Just like, they put out recently some of the stuff with what they want to do with, like, abortion and stuff. And it's just like, this is some, like, low-end
Australia
shit.
does have
like,
a pretty good history of when a government starts saying, we want to regulate this, that they get fucking obliterated. So there is hope there.
The inner Australian spirit of get fucked just comes out of like deep within each of us. Like, no, fuck off.
I've got to assume that it's just because, like, right now, Australia's political landscape is no one likes the Libs. Yeah. People are starting to turn pretty hard on Labor from recent stuff they've been doing. This is the biggest window they've ever had to have a shot. and
Because there's so many
they're
loose
taking it.
votes out there. Yeah.
Yeah,
There isn't another good option. And
Yeah.
the Teals have been umming and ahhing about starting up their own party, which is just, they were voted for because they were fucking Teal. They were independent. They weren't part of a fucking party. So, be interesting to see what happens there.
thank Christ we've got preferential voting here.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Like, if
It's
we
one of
had
those
first
things-
past the post, it'd be so fucked.
Yeah. But this is like essentially a cycle we've seen numerous times. It's like, oh, okay, a party comes in and fucks everything up. Labor comes in and starts to fix things, and then for some reason goes wild. Just like, you know what? Different direction. Let's go. And it's like, guys, no, we brought you in for a very fix the thing, please. And then
Yeah, but that's
then everyone
fucking
gets shitty at them and brings in the blast fuckwits or a wild card. They want to do what they happened with Trump in the US. Oh, it's a wild card. It'll change everything. Like, change isn't always good, guys. Sometimes it's very bad.
Have a look at the US.
Yeah. Have a look at Pauline Hanson in general. Just
How about you don't? How about you just
Yeah.
ignore her entire existence?
well, she's still riding on the thing. It was like, oh, I was a business owner. I ran a business for blah blah. Like, you ran a business for like 3 years, gave up, went into politics, and then became that was it. That you never went back to being a fish and chip shop owner. Like,
I mean, I don't know enough about her history because I have no interest in knowing it
yeah,
to say whether or not you're correct.
pretty much.
All
It's
I
just one
know
of
is
those-
her most recent things that anyone knows her for are giant fucking stunts, not
Yeah.
doing anything good.
And not even original stunts. She keeps reusing them. She's worn the burqa what twice to the Senate
I
or
mean,
something. It's like-
quite honestly, that was the one I was thinking of where she did the whole fucking burqa thing. But that was just a fucking stunt.
yeah,
She didn't have anything to say. She didn't stand up for anything. She just wanted fucking attention.
pretty
Yeah.
much. She's not a good person. I don't like her.
No.
Just
Throw her in
erase
the
it-
same basket as Bob Catter and move on
Yeah.
with their day.
The racist old prick basket who just don't pay their staff, which is mostly Bob
Yeah.
Kennedy.
You
God,
don't become a millionaire without...
you don't become a millionaire without stepping on a few necks.
So, random thing that I absolutely love from a book I've been reading, Merchant Crab. Part of the story is this crab really wants to collect gold.
Yeah.
And he makes an offhand comment about how, oh man, I'd love to have so much gold I could swim in it. But that's stupid. You can't swim in it. Crabs are too smart to try and swim in gold. Ducks would be stupid enough to try, but not crabs. It's like, yes, fucking suck it, Scrooge.
I will say, like, the most recent version of DuckTales, making that just a weird ability that he and Louie have and no one else. It's only because they're greedy as fuck.
It's a great many tiny solids.
Is that
Yeah,
a
no.
one-shot book with a sub-book? I'm looking at Audible now.
Merchant Crab.
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't finished the first one, and I know there is a second one.
Well, that's Traveling Merchant Crab. It's like, is
Yeah.
that actually a sequel, or is that its own little one-shot, or what?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna find out though. It's a super chill book. I've enjoyed it. It's just something to listen to while I'm driving the truck for work.
Yeah.
I think the only real problems I have with the book are two simple. Like, one, the voice actor, I hope is a voice actor. I have some weird suspicions this book might have some AI shit done to it. But the guy doing the VO, lot of good voices. He has two problems though, in my opinion. Anytime he wants a girl to sound excited, they turn immediately into a valley girl,
Yeah.
and that's every female character.
Mm-hmm.
They have he can do other voices for female characters, and he does some good ones. But the minute they get excited, they immediately go Valley Girl.
Yeah.
And he has this goblin character that is the minion of the crab. And he clearly went, I'm going to do Dobby.
Yeah.
The narrator for that book, for the Merchant Crab, also did the second book of that Middle Force time travel omnibus. Those three stories.
Okay,
that
then
he
he's
directed.
definitely a real voice actor then. That's
Yeah.
good.
He also did all the Noobtown books, which aren't
Okay,
too bad. And Bog Standard Isekai is really good as well. He did that.
Okay. Sweet. He's a good voice actor. Like, he has a good range. Like, you don't get confused who's talking in a conversation.
That's great. I love it.
I like the voice he does for the merchant crab is basically legally distinct Mr. Krabs. It's pretty fun. It's a super chill book. Like, there's no real stakes in it. It has some leveling up stuff, but like, it's super basic. It's not, you're not supposed to focus on it. Given the fact that when it gets to like the stat screens and he's reading the stats out, like the VO guy just does it literally as fast as he can.
Oh, perfect.
Like, there's no focus on the stat system outside of he put a stat in something, he's better at it. Cool,
Yeah.
moving on with our day.
Which is how isekai audiobooks should be, or like stat screen books should be. Because
I mean, like,
that gets tedious.
I mean, I've said it I don't understand why they focus on the numbers so much in Primal Hunter. They don't have meaning, so don't.
Yeah.
Just ignore them. You'll be fine.
I will admit that I read the newest Primal Hunter, and that actually was pretty good. But I think that's because this one's very world buildy, and that's the thing I like about the Primal Hunter setting. I don't like the main character, but I love the world he's in. So if you're going to do something that expands the setting, I'm there for it.
The world and people around him are great. It's just, it's like watching How I Met Your Mother. Like, everyone around Ted is really fun. Ted's a piece of shit, and does not deserve these people.
Although they did do one thing in Primal Hunter that I thought was kind of, to me, very irritating. They tried to lampshade their own mistake. Well, not mistake, quote-unquote mistake, depending on how you hear about it. The slight spoilery stuff, if you've not read the books at all, they're still dealing with the Yippee Yor stuff in book 14.
Yeah.
And they're talking about stories. And they're talking about how, God, it's so annoying when they keep drawing out the big fight between two characters for books and books and books. Stories should be more concise than that, after having just done a 3-book arc in Nevermore where you don't deal with the fucking problems.
Yeah.
It's like, feel like that one was a little, like, I see what you're doing there. I see you trying to lampshade your own thing that people are shitty about, but maybe don't do that.
He's done it a couple of times, because he also did it in the second book where he just did a lore dump right at the start. But then it was like, oh, this is the kind of lore dump that would annoy people on forums. And it's like, okay, I get it. You're like, Royal Road people were yelling at you to do something different. I get it, bud. You don't need to go
Discord.
Yeah.
The latest book, like, there was a lot of flack on it. I troll through that
Really?
Discord every now and again because it's quite funny. And they give him a lot of shit because he's interacts a lot with it. Like, I'm dropping another chapter on this day, and then he's on Discord. You can have a chat with him and then talk shit, and it's quite funny. But they call him out on it quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's why he, quote-unquote, included that.
That is, I think, why. It's like, I'm going to address it. It's like, you don't have to break the fourth wall here, bud.
As an idea that he was addressing it as sort of a haha to his community, it's like, okay, that's cool, but I'm not part of it. So to me, it just feels like you acknowledging that you fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I did not like the Nevermore arc, and the fact that it went for 3 fucking books.
No one liked the Evermore. Like, little bits of it were interesting here and there, but overarching, nobody seemed to like it, which is quite funny.
Well, because it was 3 books of, I'm going to jack off the main character.
Yes.
Well, the more you look into the fan base, they are just a lot like the 3 of us, where it's like, I like everything around him. Can you change the main character, though? It's like, no.
The problem is, the main character is an archetype that I like the archer. I like some of the things that he can do. Just the character himself is a douche.
Yeah. I mean, and he's so written him so heavily, I don't think he could course correct it at this point.
Yeah.
No.
If he wanted to. I don't think it would be possible. You'd ruin the character that you've spent 14 books creating. Yeah, okay, he's still a dick, and I don't like him. But you can't fix it. He's got so many skills that are like, these only function if you're alone. So he has to be a loner.
Yeah.
Ah, well.
Look, I still like the newest one. It was good. I liked it.
I'm listening to it at the moment, so yeah.
Yeah.
finished this month's book, and I needed something that I would enjoy. So
yeah.
Well, we'll get into this month's book later. We're not going to talk about that
week,
now.
It's the week after. So we got time to simmer.
Oh man, I have thoughts on this book, and I'm the one who suggested it. Like, oh god, I haven't even finished it yet. Goddamn.
Well, on that teaser, I think we'll round things out for the week. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.